101 and 102. And, let's forget about me. Let's go into this match. Really
Yep.
interesting team composition. Falcon and Mewtwo versus a very classic Fox Peach.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was looking at the hand warmers a little bit, and I'm like, this Mewtwo's not for real, right? But hey, we are here. We got Nebbii on the Mewtwo, and I guess doubles is kind of the great equalizer where if you know your stuff, and some of these low tiers might just have a few good options to really rely on. I see Mewtwo as an opportunity to stock tank a little bit. We'll see how the grabs come into play, like just there into me.
Yeah.
And yeah, just there's something pretty good about having long hitboxes that in doubles might be terrible for Mewtwo because that tail doesn't do much. In teams it might work out, but Mewtwo now with 2 stocks to everyone else's 3, we might be seeing why it's not super popular.
Yeah, well, Nebbii also, is one of the first players that switched to the box, and this double jump character will lend well to his controller choice. And the thing is, you mentioned Mewtwo. I imagine him being more support with Falcon being the carry going in and causing mayhem between Blaze and phil from Germany.
Yeah, I totally understand that. I mean, we talked about roles a little bit before the broadcast. I know it's something we'll be trying to bring on consistently. And something like Peach Fox, the roles are pretty simple. I mean, Peach doesn't have nearly the mobility, and Fox has that kill power and the disrupting power. So that kind of team comp kind of speaks for itself. Super classic.
Yeah, Fox being the best, carry, with Peach being arguably sometimes the best support, but as we see that, we're seeing a team combo from Jeapie and Nebbii, and it's very close, honestly, right now. The big thing is both the blue team is both at high percent, while the Fox is at low percent, but could die right here.
Yeah, wow, Nebbii doing a great job just neutralizing the Peach. Those hitboxes allowing the combo to continue. The downside is
the team save.
Wow, whoa, that was insane. I want to make sure I'm not missing any action here. This is kind of the trap of doubles comms, is that insane stuff's happening, but it just keeps on coming. There's no stopping.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the strength of Mewtwo now in doubles. He was keeping the Fox out and playing more zoning, while Falcon could do his thing against Peach. It's really interesting now is that Falcon, moved in and causing mayhem between Fox and Peach and separating them, isolating the Fox, and that's why the Fox died right there.
Yep, and look here. I mean, this is almost even, but the knee coming down, and wait, that was not how the game looked for the first half. That was
insane.
That was a comeback.
I mean, yeah, Jeapie and Nebbii, both amazing players, and I'm really curious to see how phil and Blaze adapt to that. It was a really, really tight game. I think the thing that I noticed, JD, was that Fox and Peach were really sticking together, and that made a lot of sense. While Jeapie, as he is famous for being very good with movement and aggressive, tried to put a wrench between their team positioning and tried to isolate the Fox. And I think it was really interesting because the Fox got caught out by the Legend, and he died from 2 stocks there in a sense, because Peach was, their positions were reversed, where Peach seemed to be the carry at one point and the Fox got isolated on the ledge.
Sure. Yeah, and I think we saw kind of how that team comp does kind of strangely fit together in a sense. The Mewtwo with those long hitboxes, we saw it, really good example when it was 2 1v1s, but Nebbii wasn't trying to do anything more than let Jeapie get the kill. And when you have faith in your partner and faith in the individual skill of your teammate, it makes the decisions a lot more clear, where you say, all right, I'll take care of the Peach. I'll just make sure I'm not trying to kill the Peach. I'm just trying to get some damage in. Speaking of,
this is
ready.
That
down smash.
Yeah, it's really interesting. They just keep switching sides when one of them is, I think one key thing about a good team is that they actually don't really they switch between offense and defense rather than kind of staying in neutral. And what I mean by that is, both Mewtwo and Falcon can get blown up, and so once in shield, they roll behind each other, and then the other one is like, tag in, as if it's like wrestling,
Right there with the hitbox above them with some sort of full hop approach. We saw that like just back and forth a little bit before. And now, yeah, as this game develops, we're back on FD,
Oh my
interestingly
goodness,
enough,
fair. Yeah,
and a sizable advantage here for blue.
it is. I'm amazed at both Nebbie's survivability mixed with Jeapie's ability to not get isolated in a 2v1 situation here. I
Mm.
think that's what I'm seeing from this match a lot, but I'm curious on your thoughts, JP.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think really what this comes down to is the micro play. We talk a lot about macro. It's kind of sometimes the most important. But when you have a team comp like this, you need to have the combos, and I'm discovering them over time. I mean, the Nair dragging Fox
Both
Nair into a
players.
knee was insane. And something like this, how is Nebbii going to assist here? Kind of
Yeah,
just wow.
I
Almost
think
not.
this is the ticket to victory for Blaze and PHL. And it really is getting center stage and isolating both the Mewtwo and the Falcon here. And we see them mount a comeback because of it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, quick knee right there. Oh my goodness. So one stock down, but Falcon's at high percent. If he dies right now, we're going even. And
Wow.
great
And
quick knee combo there.
yeah, and the disruption again from Nebbii, just really playing that interesting toolkit. Not a lot of kill power necessarily, just with the fair, but getting in there and stopping that team combo early, buying. Oh my God!
Oh my,
No,
what?
dude, well, that was like the boldest, dumbest, greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. What the hell?
That was
That
sick.
that was like 40% on the Fox, and that might be the game here. Oh,
Yeah, both at
disrupting.
low percent. This is so hard. You know, Falcon being one of the most, you know, has some of the best kill moves in doubles, right? In the game, and I think that's so important for doubles specifically.
I mean, look, this is no walk in the park for blue to close this out.
Yeah.
Peach has the ability to kind of get a quick kill on Falcon here, and then one Nair on the Mewtwo. All right, I was trying to build some
Ooh.
suspense, and then the stomp just ends it.
Yeah, it was a tough situation, especially because they had that third stock in the back pocket from Nebbii being so hard to kill early on in the set. But
Mhm.
you know, Peach, you know, is a tanker, right? Peach is able to take damage, especially in 2v1 situations. I think the problem with it is just that Peach has to take damage to tank, right? And in a 2v1 situation, you know, your clock is very quickly running out to make a
Yep.
comeback.
And excuse my unprofessionalism. I'm unclear if this is best of 3 or best of 5.
Well,
Which
while we figure that out, I'm
yeah.
curious to hear about as someone who does Fox Peach, what are your thoughts on Blaze and PHL?
Yeah. So when I was coming up on dubs, my most practiced doubles teammate was Chess. Shout outs to Chess. Great Peach player, amazing doubles mind. And he
Mhm.
would be far and away the tactician of where we should go in each set, what's going on in between games,
Mhm.
giving, shouting me things. And I would just be the wild fox getting in there and kind of doing what he says. So what I've, with that being said, what I've picked up over the years is playing together is quite important.
Mhm.
And that is mostly because Peach can't get to Fox if Fox gets picked off. It's impossible. There's just too many obstacles. Peach has to
And
fight
we got
through it.
game 3 coming in right now.
Yeah, and just to finish the thought, some things I want to look out for are how well can red team stick together.
Mhm.
And of course, that comes with challenges of not hitting your teammate, making sure Peach can still fire off a ton of hitboxes. But you see sandwiches like that,
Yeah.
really quick team combos. That only happen if the Fox is in position, and the Fox has to play around where the Peach is, not the other way around.
Yeah, I agree with that. And a thing that you said from your experience, you know, many years of playing Fox Peach Teams comp is the Fox causing mayhem and really being like a marauder of forcing sandwich opportunities. And I love that I'm seeing that's more from Blaze right now, right? He isn't just sticking to his partner, but he's taking space to isolate either the Mewtwo or the Falcon, which both of them could easily add 80% or a
Hmm.
kill on.
And we see some changes being made. Love that
Oh,
save. Love
that was
that
amazing.
save.
Did not
Yeah.
know that was possible.
Oh yeah, Peach has a lot of options. I mean, Dare and Parasol are the big two, and it's fun to see them back to
Mhm.
back. Um, Oh wow.
Wow,
Wow.
wow, what a swing.
Yeah, that's big right there. And even though Peach was at a higher percent, you still want to, be riding those stock advantages.
Mhm. Red team still with a strong lead in terms of percent, is so important. It's can they close out these two? They're currently isolated with blue team holding center, and now we get this
Dude.
2v1 sandwich opportunity.
Yeah, that was
Wow,
really cool. And
wow.
again, we're seeing the synergy of the weak, big hitboxes from Mewtwo just really setting up the strong finishes from Falcon. This is something I could not have anticipated without seeing it in person, and that's kind of why I can't shut up about this double set right now.
Yeah.
I'd love to just sit here and watch.
Ooh.
There's just so much cool stuff happening nonstop.
Yeah, that's interesting. So the Peach right there tried to edgeguard Mewtwo when there was a 2v1 opportunity against the Falcon, but they're able to clean it up and get both of the character stocks. So that was really amazing. I'm curious to see if they're purposely trying to isolate the Mewtwo, who seems to be the stock tank of the blue team.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely the case with Mewtwo that unless you get some really early hitboxes out, which Fox can.
The blender, the blender.
Oh boy. Oh, here we go. This is getting pretty volatile now. Really close percentages. Small lead from Red. That I suppose Mewtwo can just up
Oh,
throw out.
yeah, it depends. Falcon should be able to get back here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I mean, arguably, if the red team is still arguably in a better favorable position because they're both at low percent, and if they get both of these stocks, we're looking at a 2v1 situation.
Yeah, we could say that Red team is in the lead right now.
Great SDI.
And just like that, you see why. I mean, it's not hard to get one of those hits when they're both over 100, but again, very close. Fox now really dangerous. One knee. Oh, just like that.
Oh, just one more knee.
Yeah, but now Falcon is one hit away. This is extremely doable for the Peach. Less and less so as the combos continue, and um, we'll see how it ends. Wow,
Wow, that and a taunt to finish it off.
rough.
Almost rehearsed. Almost rehearsed.
Yeah, that's shout outs to Aklo. But I really like that double set. That was an amazing way to start it off. Something funky and something traditional.